What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is about time that I do one of my update videos on AITECH, one of the top picks of my Discord community, on my YouTube channel overall, and why I think that we are about to see a huge breakout by AITECH. I'm filming this video a couple of days before you see it, so I wouldn't be surprised if we go even higher by the time that this video is already live. You can see obviously that we've seen a severe few months of downtrend, and now it seems like we're actually starting to break out. So I want to talk about this before it gets huge, so you can actually start printing money like we've been doing with this pick forever. If you guys are OGs on my channel, you remember that I bought this on the 1st of January this year, and I ended up doing a 40 to 50x out of this pick. My community printed an insane amount of money, but I was warning people to never buy at all because obviously it pumped like 20x in a matter of a week. It was obviously we see a massive correction, and after 7 to 8 months it seems like the downtrend is finished and we're ready to take off to new highs. So make sure to stick around until the end of the video. You're gonna find out everything that I think about this project. Make sure to follow me on X, on all the links are down in the description. Massive deals for Black Friday, which I'm gonna talk about later on in the video, such as the launch of my course. It's been in the books for months and months on end, and it's been released for 30% off on Black Friday weekend only, and then it's never gonna be this cheap ever again. Okay, so back to AITECH. I've made several videos about it. I'm sure that everybody knows what this project stands for. First of all, the data center that they're building is going to be the biggest one in Europe, and you can see in the updates that are posting right here, they have this big recap roundup that they do every single week about the milestone and what the key updates of the data center are. This is a project, by the way, that is very famous for delivering on their targets, so something that you want to make sure to be aware of, because the majority of these AI projects, they have anonymous teams, they just are not that active, and they end up being rug pulls with 5% buy and sell taxes in the majority of cases. The AI GPU marketplace was also launched as of recent. This is also the pinned post that you can see on the X profile, which, by the way, has gotten so much traction. It's now boosting more than 500,000 followers. This must be one of the biggest AI projects when it comes to social media following overall. We're seeing just so many other updates. So again, the AI and GPU marketplace, huge update. It was in the books for months and months on end. It's now finally out, so that marks a big milestone for AITECH, and everybody seems to be starting to talk about it again. So first of all, top gainer into the Binance BNB ecosystem project for the last 7 days, the fourth one out of the entire Binance ecosystem, and the majority of projects that you see here are meme coins anyway. So for utility projects, one of the top 3 ones, and also the second most viewed page on CoinMarketCap, which is also insanity. More people search for AITECH than people look for Bitcoin. And then Baby Nero is on top. Okay, let's pass on that. And also big influencers are starting to talk about it. Crypto Rover, Joe Paris, all the big guys are starting to talk about AITECH. So let's make it cool again. And you can see also on this page that I have very interesting data to show you. A lot of people were concerned about the dilution and the tokenomics of this project. But if we also see what the dilution looks like from here, if you're buying right now, it's a relatively safe investment. Obviously, don't take this as financial advice. There's always risk with cryptocurrency, so you need to be aware of all of this, do your own research. But I can tell you that the biggest risk, in my opinion, is behind us, because at the end of the day, it has diluted so damn much in the 6 to 7 months that have passed, that if we are to buy right now and to sell, let's say in March next year, when a lot of people are expecting the first or last stop of the cycle to occur, the circulating supply is going to go from 70% to 80%. That is like 10 to 15% of dilution. That is absolutely nothing. And especially if you consider the fact that in a full blast bull market, nobody really cares about the dilution of tokens. This is something that people are very well aware of. During a bear market period, when the price action is very negative, all the early ICO investors and institutions are just dumping on retail and taking their profits. Well, in the bull market, nobody cares. The sentiment is bullish, and if you pair this with the fact that the dilution is going to be absolutely minimal during this period of time, then there's going to be a massive increase into the sentiment of the entire market overall. So extremely bullish on this. The volume is also ramping up on centralized exchanges, in my opinion, because we're seeing trading competitions. We've seen KuCoin run one, we've seen HTX run another one. This is obviously contributing to raising the project volume dramatically on centralized exchanges. And also don't forget that this is a super legit project. It's certified by Certic with a 92 score, one of the best Certic scores that I've seen ever. And Certic is the top quality smart contract auditor out there, so it's actually a big deal, much more than you think it is. And it's fully doxed with some of the best teams when it comes to crypto. The partners, I mean, the partnerships of this project speak for itself. It's partnered with NVIDIA, PAL, Tectum, just some of the biggest names on the sphere. So very little to say on this as well. And it's been featured on massive publication, not only crypto related like Cointelegraph, but also Forbes itself. This project is extremely famous for delivering on the promises and the roadmap that they have. They are still planning a 2 billion in market cap by the end of the year, and I think that if we have an insanely bullish December, this could still happen. That would be like a 15 to 20x from here. It could be possible if we are to achieve tier 1 centralized exchange listings, if Binance was to come around the corner, if even Coinbase or Kraken, other big exchanges, OKX, you name it, it's not even on Bybit per the matter, then I do believe that we're going to have a massive ramp up in price for AITECH. I think it's a project that is ready to list on those exchanges. They're just waiting for the correct time and for the right moment to really list and leverage the new attention that is going to come from retail investors. They meet all of the requirements. They have the budget to list. They have a clear business model and revenue generating system that is going to allow them to be considered as legit by the majority of centralized exchanges. They can easily go mainstream. And now that we're starting to see a shift from meme coins into utility project, not overall, because obviously we're still in this meme coin super cycle, but more and more people are starting to gather interest again when it comes to utility project. Even CZ tweeted the other day about it, the fact of making utility projects great again. So this, in my opinion, is going to be the top quality project when it comes to utility on my list to generate millions. And I think that people that are still finding AITECH right now are going to make millions sooner than later. So obviously a centralized exchange listing is going to be the biggest factor that is gonna increase and make this price pump astronomically. Right now, you can still buy this on BitGet, so I would invite you to check out my BitGet referral link if you decide to buy on BitGet. It's on KuCoin, it's on HTX, but again, it's missing Bybit, it's missing Binance. When those exchanges come, rest assured that this market cap and this price, they're never gonna be seen again. We're easily gonna go towards the billions. My price prediction for AITECH would probably be, at least being conservative, something between 3 to 5 billion, but I think that even the 5 to 10 billion range should be achievable if all the conditions are met when it comes to product release, roadmap, user adoption, bull market being an actual bull market, and also all the exchange listings with tier 1s getting into place. I thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know down in the comments how you feel about this. If you want to get early calls like AITECH at 1 cent, then make sure to join the VIP. Everything is listed on my website. It's not just my bias alerts, it's also swing trades, portfolio reviews, exclusive and VIP hangouts and live streams. The link is going to be the first one in the description. Also want to remind you of my Black Friday offer. I've just released the Meme Coin Masterclass, my first full blast meme coin course, 5 hours in 32 lessons on how to turn into a degen expert trading meme coins and making millions like I've been doing with myself and my private community. It's at $6.99 is special offer until Cyber Monday, and then it's going to be at $9.99 forever. So it's the first and last time that this is discounted just for the exclusive release, and you might still be in time. You can access through the link down in the description and also through my website as well in the courses tab. I hope to see you there and help you out with your crypto investing journey. And until then, take care for now.